So I asked you all recently to send me in the rewards you have been receiving in the Vanity chest, just to see, are the Vanity chests even worthwhile? Are they worth the grind? Well, you guys did not disappoint at all. We're going to be looking over everything here, and let me tell you what, a lot of it is underwhelming for sure. You'll see what I mean here. There are some hidden gems in there, but for the most part, man, I am super disappointed with the Vanity chest, and you'll see in just a moment. But hey everyone, what's up? Open World Games here. Hope you all are doing good today, and let's do this. So, let us begin. So yeah, also, this was asked recently here by DJ Gentleman Surge, or Sarge, who says this: what are some of the best looking items that you can get from the Elysian chest? So far, I've only seen plain, boring looking stuff. Not sure if there are any hidden gems in there. Great question. So, first of all, the Vanity chest items, the cosmetics, were advertised like this. Like, you can get some really cool vinyls. I haven't seen anyone with the purple and yellow vinyl that Floss is wearing here, but I have seen this one from the Ranger. So we'll show that one more here. And then also, I've never seen this one. Let me know if anyone actually grabbed this one. This is the one I personally would love to get myself. I think that looks pretty cool. And these are the type of Vanity items I think a lot of us would love to see in terms of vinyls. Full wraps, full details like that. So that's what we want more of in the Vanity chest for sure. But a lot of the Vanity chest cosmetics are very simple decals. You'll see what I mean here right now. But Lady Thread did send me this right here. She says it's a common vinyl called Decal Riverbank. Love it so far. That one looks pretty cool too, as you can see right here. So yeah, you can't change the colors on it, but you can do some things with that for sure. But this is where it gets really bad. Shannon sent me in this vinyl here, and it's just like a red marking on the helmet, which I think is just unacceptable. Like, we were expecting fully fleshed out vinyls consistently like the ones we see here. And to see stuff that's appearing where it's just like a little marking on your helmet, it's just crazy to me. And then we have another one, a simple bullseye on the helmet. So I was like, people kept sending me in the images, And I told you guys I would really judge this game based off how they handle the Vanity chest, and this is very underwhelming for sure. So going forward, if they do the Vanity chest thing again, they've got to really up their game big time. And then we have this one, which looks, I mean, some people might like this one. It's considered a fabric. It's called Vinyl Sun Tiled. Let me know what you make of it. But it has a green look there. But again, like simple bullseye stuff, or like little markings that are on the helmet, which you can't really even see. Like, you can't demonstrate personalization of your Interceptor or Ranger in that manner just with a little decal on your helmet. That's not going to do it. That's not going to cut it at all. And a lot of this stuff can be made very, very quickly in Photoshop. I mean, like right here, this is not what was advertised at all with the Vanity chest. Like, we weren't told at first that we would be getting decals. We were told we were going to be getting cosmetic items, of course, and then there are actually some pretty cool emotes and entrances, to the game. Like, I've seen some breakdancing stuff that I would like to have for the Interceptor, and then some really cool entrances for the Storm. A lot of us want fully fleshed out armor, and then, of course, the vinyls. So my feedback for BioWare is we need to, lessen the decals. Like, the community doesn't want the decals. They want I personally think they want the fully fleshed out design. So here's another one. It's like, I guess this is supposed to be, it says warning markings or something like that. It's like, it looks like some sort of splatter over the helmet. This was set in by Shannon. A lot of these were right here. And then we have some set in by Sir Frost. Sir Frost says this: here are Crosspath and Twin Fang. The vinyl on the back is only for the Storm, and others just have the huge splat on the forehead. I do not understand why you would just put a sticker on your face. Do people like this? Pretty disappointing. Gotta do better. And from what I'm seeing, people are not liking the little decals on the face. That one looks pretty cool. Like, I can see you could potentially do some stuff with this vinyl, but even still, I think it still could be more extensive than that. Then we have Lil Skull. He sent in this right here, Elysian Cash Decal Ribcage Course. And he does not look happy about this. Like, what in the world is that supposed to be? I think a lot of people would scratch their heads on that one. And then we have this one, Elysian Cash Vinyl Core Belief. And I'm not too sure what we're looking at here. I think it's just like a marking on the right shoulder or something like that. I've seen another shot of it. It's just some weird looking symbol. I'm not too sure what it is. So that's basically how it keeps going here. Then Volker says, got these 3 vinyls out of the chest for now. Very underwhelming. And take a look at these. We have, yeah, there it is. There's another look at it. Like, well, I don't know what that is exactly. Not too sure what that's supposed to be. And then we have this simple marking. Again, you could create that in Photoshop within, like, if you really know what you're doing, you create it within, like, half hour. So that's something we wanted fully fleshed out stuff. And then you have this spider looking thing here, which some people may actually find that to be cool. And then you have this. Tyler says this. He says, new vinyl I got yesterday. Took me an hour or so to get a small symbol on my head. To top it off, it took me restarting my game to see it in the first place. Yeah, I've been hearing about that glitch where you're not getting your vinyls, your rewards instantly. Some people are going to the vanity chest and discovering complete, you know, basically resource, crafting materials. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's it. Like I told you guys beforehand, I thought for sure that like every single time you opened up these vanity chests, you were going to get a vinyl, and then on top of it, or a vinyl or emote or what have you, and then on top of it, the crafting stuff. I didn't expect you to just get crafting materials, and that's it. No one uses the crafting system hardly in this game. It's pretty pointless. People are trying to grind for the legendaries. That's what they're going after, and that's what they're hunting down currently. So, to see crafting materials after you put in possibly an hour and a half to 2 hours of trying to get to the vanity chest is super gut-wrenching and disappointing. That's been happening a lot too. Then some people aren't even receiving the rewards, have to restart the, you know, their whole PC or what have you, PS4, Xbox. Then we have Whiskey Waffle, who sent in some cool stuff. This is actually really cool. This is an intricate vinyl. It's called Always Decal. He says epic. So he got lucky, got a really cool one. And this is the type of stuff I think people want to see, is stuff that is more extensive going forward, where it's like true artwork that you're wearing around on the battlefield. And then you can see another look at it right here on the Colossus. So it seems like this one isn't specific to just one javelin type. Some of these vinyls, by the way, that you get, and this is another super disappointing thing that people are discovering, are specific to certain javelins, from what I understand, and that is such a bummer. Honestly, what my situation with Anthem right now that has happened to me is I can't even play the game. Like, I can't even go into the game right now because Origin's not working. It just tells me, I can tell you what the error message is right now. It says, online login is currently unavailable. I'm clearly online. I don't know what it's doing. I've seen that some other people are having this issue as well. But for the past 24 hours, I can't even get into Origin on my PC whatsoever. I can't play Anthem. I can't do anything. I'm trying to find a workaround. Such a pain in the butt. And I can't get into other games that are in my Origin library. So I'm just like, you know, at this point, I am extremely frustrated. It's beyond anything I expected here. So, and then also here is another look at a decal. You know, it's a simple decal on the, I guess you would call that like the faceplate of the Colossus here. Now, I think that those are fitting kind of for the Colossus because they are more present and bigger. But again, I think a lot of people wanted something with more like oomph, where it really sticks out and you can see it. And it's like colorful. It's true artwork. And you're like, holy crap, where did you get that vinyl from? A lot of this stuff, you're never going to ask someone, well, where did you get the bullseye from? Because you wouldn't even see it. You would hardly even see it in the first place. Given how small and dinky some of these decals are. So, yeah. But here's another one right here. This is another decal. I'm not too sure what it is exactly, but I feel like they picked a color scheme that's pretty appropriate for what we are seeing here. But it's like some sort of red blotch on the forehead of the Colossus. So, there you have it. But let me know what your experience is like lately with the Vanity chest and, you know, Anthem overall. I thought the Vanity chest, I said to you guys beforehand, that was the one thing that I thought could bring back players to Anthem, that they needed to get it right, and we would review the Vanity chest and see what they had on offer. And it has been very underwhelming so far, like big time, and people are super disappointed by it. So I think BioWare needs to adjust going forward. And they've got to, like, rework their strategy here on what they offer in these chests, or how they're going to be giving out certain rewards like this in the future. I know a lot of people would actually prefer it where it was, like, maybe new enemies introduced, or several new enemies are introduced, and they're, like, mini-bosses and bosses. And you have to do certain things to get to the end result where you are rewarded a very specific reward. And that is actually something that goes on in Destiny 2, it goes on in Destiny, and it goes on in, like, the Division 2 in some ways. So, from what I've seen, that people really do dig that sort of thing. As long as it's not too complicated, of course, and, you know, that's the biggest issue. So, let me know how you think they should handle a lot of this stuff going forward with rewards. Do you want it to be completely part of an RNG system? I mean, they just gotta have cool rewards in this game, and, you know, it's just such a bummer to see that this is the end result. But thank you all so much for sending in the images, like, for real, everyone. Lady Thren, Shannon, let me see here, Sir Frost, Lil Skull, Volker, I believe it is. I hope I shouted you out, Volker. Let me see, did I shout you out properly? Yes, I did. And then Whiskey Waffle, and then anyone else. If I missed anyone else and you were late to getting to this video, I'm sorry I didn't include you in the video, but thank you all so much for, again, sending that in. I was extremely curious to see what you guys would find, and as you sent in stuff, my heart sank. I was like, no, this is not happening. This is like one of the things that I was really hoping they would get down right. So hopefully in the future they get it right. They got to start doing where it's, again, more cool, intricate designs. But I've said that before, but thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned here for more Anthem. I got you guys covered. I have your back. And look out for more Borderlands 3 Cyberpunk 2077 stuff, because I will have you covered. We're entering, nearly getting closer and closer to E3 territory. So that means we will be hearing more and more and more about this stuff. So look out. Thanks, guys, and I will see you next time. Take care.